So welcome to Selenium Automation Testing channel. So today I'm going to explain about inner join concept. So even if in Google also we can get it, but sometimes when we prepare for a lot of concept, it may not strike suddenly. So I'm going to explain this concept. So here inner joint means here we have like one table. Right side also we will have one table. Whatever the common data if I want to fetch, then I will go for like inner joint. For example, so this is the employee table. In, so in this employee table, employee will have ID, name, department, and department name. Means for example, I am working for TCS company. So he will have like a name. And he will have TCS. He is working means he will definitely will have ID. Again, if he is working, he will work for HR. Department will be there. Again, for the particular department also, ID will be there. So that one I have inserted the data into this one. Again, another employee working for TCS, for example, Petri. He's working as a DevOps engineer. And for that DevOps engineer also, for that particular department, they have given ID 20. Again, another employee also working for example, Risa. Again, he's working for finance. And department is working for, so he's working for finance. For that particular department, ID is 40. So this is a normal employee table. Means for example, any employee who working like TCS or Oracle, they will have like name, ID will be there, and they will also work for HR. For that particular department, ID I have given. I have taken another table, department table. So in this table, for example, there are particular employees who are working for TCS. For the particular, this is department table. Department table means it will contain only department data. For example, I have taken like finance. Particular finance will have like ID 40, and I have taken like DevOps. You have like 20. I have taken like HR. For that one, department ID was 10. So in this way, I have given like for every department in a company, when we go for like they will have like admin department, we will have HR department, we will have like technician, and we will have like software engineers. For every department they will have ID. So in this way I have given in these both tables, department ID was common. This is department table, and this is employee table. So for every employee we have ID. In these both tables ID was common, so I will fetch those values. So if you take like for example, so I have taken, so here department is, so this department ID is common. Means for example, if you take this joint, employee have name, ID and ID. Department has department and ID. So this was column. So now I will fetch those common value. To get that one, I'm going to write down one SQL query. Here I will write down is like, so I have already written, but I am writing again once again. So here I'm writing like select. So in this employee table, which values I'm selecting? Like for example, like so employee ID. So in this employee table, I'm taking these values like employee ID and employee name. In the same way, in the department also have like department ID and department name. Those values also I'm taking. So in the department, I'm so getting these columns from these both. So I have written these values in the department what rows I need to get like department ID and name. So here in the from the both tables I have selected the rows. So I'm writing inner joint department table. So I'm applying inner joint for department table. So here I'm selecting the values. For example, in employee table I have selected ID and name. In department table I have selected ID and table. So I'm applying inner joint for department table on. Here in the both tables, department ID was common. So that's why I will write down like So both table ID was common, department ID. So that's why I'm writing. Now I'm running the query. So this is a like simple query only, like interviews they will ask, but sometimes in a hurry we may forget. So now you can see right in the both tables, depend ID was common, so that's why these values I have fetched it. But while selecting, I have written like employee table dot employee ID, employee table dot employee name. So these values I have selected. That's why these values come. Again in department table ID and in the department table department name I have written. The both table from inner joint in the both table on. On is the, so I have written like on. So in the both table ID was common. Employee dot employee ID, department dot department ID. So that's why I have written in this one condition on. So in this way we can write like inner joint. So this question seems like very simple, but sometimes in a hurry we may not get. So inner joint is nothing but like uh, fetching the common data. Like if you take one table, another table, in the both tables what data is common, that one we can get through inner joint. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.